coming togethers don't supply victories.
Yeah.
To finish first you must finish. And you stay out of trouble. I mean, it's just the reality of life that you've got to stay away from that. And if it is a driver, and by the way, there are drivers that you run into in your career who are always difficult to pass, always unpredictable, but you drive accordingly. You take them in an area where they cannot retaliate.
John Smith wants to know, when you were driving, which driver did you fear when racing? Or we could also ask, which driver was the one that you had the comings together with more often than not?
Well, I didn't have any comings together.
Not that you remember.
But we stayed away from no. Of course, in those days, if you had too many of these, there was a much more likely thing you were going to die, because there's no runoff areas or anything of that kind. The fear is not the thing. The best driver I ever raced against was Jim Clark, without fear of contradiction. The fear of being competitive against another driver, that's another thing. If he's likely to react negatively and cause you an incident. Jack Brabham was very difficult to overtake, unpredictable to overtake, so you looked after that. Joe Bonnier, much slower on the track, but unpredictable. You never know whether he was going to let you through or suddenly he was going to cut you off. Lorenzo Bandini was a little unpredictable as well. There are drivers, you could pick them out and you would be able to say, so when you went to overtake them or lap them, in some cases, then you knew who it was before you got there, and you just chose your point very, very carefully with an awful lot of understeer going into a Lotus.
Yeah, I know, Trulli coming out.